Hey guys, what's up? My name's Avanish Hegde and you're watching the Sports Wrap as usual. And there's lots of things which have gone on this week and there's lots of things to look forward next week. So we're going to tell you all of this and much more in this edition of Sports Wrap. Right, let's start with some basketball first because the NBA returns after this coronavirus pandemic, of course, in Orlando this week, and we have to tell you about that because a lot is at stake. Yup, as 22 NBA teams restart the season inside a biosecure bubble in Orlando this week. 89 international players from 34 countries and territories are set to feature when basketball returns from its 4.5-month COVID-19 pandemic enforced break. Now, the NBA, which has halted its season in March due to the pandemic, will have 22 out of 30 teams play 8 seeding teams to determine a full 16-team playoff field that will follow the traditional postseason format with 4 best-of-7 series. Remember, all games, practices and accommodation are at the Walt Disney World Resort, which has multiple hotels and arenas and allows the league to limit outside exposure to curb the spread of the virus. Right, so moving on to some tennis news next is, of course, Roger Federer has expressed his desire to win a singles gold medal at the next year's Olympics. Now, what's interesting to note here is that Federer, remember, won the silver medal in the 2012 London Olympics, losing to Andy Murray, of course. And, of course, he secured a doubles gold with Stan Wawrinka in the 2008 Beijing Olympics. So only time will tell if Federer can get another feather in his hat. Some cricket news next is England, of course, have named an unchanged 11, or shall I say 14, for the series against Pakistan coming up. Remember, England did so well to come back in that series against West Indies, winning 2-1. The talk of the town, of course, is Stuart Broad because he entered the 500 club, of course, and only time will tell who will be the next player to enter that elite list. Right, lastly, to wrap up things in Sports Wrap, as usual, we have that calendar for you for the next week and seeing what sports does trickle down on our calendars. First up, it's of course FA Cup action, the final on Saturday between Arsenal and Chelsea. There is the F1 Grand Prix to look forward to as well, the British Grand Prix from Silverstone. No fans, remember, but that'll be a mouth-watering one, especially given Lewis Hamilton and how he's been. And of course, the cricketing action continues with England versus Ireland in that all-important ODI series as well. So lots of football, cricket, and of course, we've not mentioned the basketball too. So pretty much action-packed one for you sports fans. And thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate it as usual. That was your sports dosage for the week from me, Avanish Hegde. Until next time, we'll see you around.